I'm Ed Massey.
And I'm Bernie Massey, co-founders of Portraits of Hope.
And brothers as well. Listen, we want to thank all of you out there for participating in one of the most historic and wonderful hands-on projects LA has probably ever seen.
In the past, we have done the New York City taxi fleet, NASCAR race cars, blimps, Centennial of Flight airplanes, buildings, tugboats. The big project we're working on right now is for the Lifeguard Towers of Los Angeles County. There are 158 towers, over 31 miles of beach.
It cannot be done without you, so thank you so much. Get out there on Sunday from 8 a.m. to noontime. We will transform those 31 miles all together collectively as a huge LA team.
Everyone, there's a release form on our website. Please bring the signed release with you to the towers. Place a large piece of resin paper on the sand and put all your materials on top of that resin paper when you get there. That'll almost be your small home base. We are only painting the railings. We are not painting the Lifeguard Tower structure itself. We have three main sections on the towers which we're going to be painting. There's going to be the bottom portion where you have the crossbars. You're going to have the ramp railings, not the ramp itself, just the railings on the side, and then you have the top of the rails where the lifeguard actually stands. Bring an old sheet or beach towel.
In the morning when you get out to the beaches, most likely there's going to be some dew and some wetness on those rails. We must wipe those off. You have your beach towel, just give it a quick wiping of them to make sure that the paint sticks to the dry wood rails. So everybody, don't forget those beach towels. The beach towels are really important because we are going to protect the sand. Once you're painting down on the ground level areas, we want you to lay out your beach towels and you're going to use those as tarps. You're going to be supplied with all the materials. There will be pre-cut resin paper. That's a reddish color paper that will be pre-cut, and we must put that on first with the tape all along the platform of the Lifeguard Tower. Very important is prepping those towers. It's going to take a few extra minutes, well worth it. It'll make the painting much easier, much smoother.
Tape over any letters or signage that are on the towers that should not be covered over with paint.
Any metal that you see, please, at all costs, at all expense, make sure that the paint never touches any of the metal. Including, there's some screws and bolts along the entire tower. Make sure that no paint gets inside there. When you're working on the ramp, you're going to put the rosin paper, the protective paper, on only one side of that 14-foot ramp, and then work that side. Leave one area exposed where that gritty, sandy walkway is, so this way you can walk easily up and down the ramp. Then when you're finished with the rails on one side, move with your team the paper to the opposite side and paint those sides of the rails.
We also don't want to walk on top of this paper if we can avoid it because it gets slippery with the sand. But definitely you don't want to ever cover the entire ramp the whole time so people have to walk on the paper. Much better to be able to walk on the wood.
Please dispose of all garbage in the provided bags that we provide for you. Do not leave any debris or garbage in the containers at the beach itself. Also do a once walkover, a walkthrough to make sure there's nothing left on the sand whatsoever along the beach. We want to keep the beaches beautiful and clean.
And that's what's going to be happening this Sunday, April 25th, from 8 o'clock in the morning until 12 in the afternoon. 1,500 volunteers are going to be painting the rails for all 158 Lifeguard towers that make up the beaches from Zuma Beach all the way down to Palos Verdes.
Do not come without that boost of energy. Drink your cappuccinos, drink your lattes, your chai lattes, and everything else. Get that espresso in you. Starbucks, you rock. We look forward to seeing you Sunday, the 25th of April at 8 a.m.
And we're going to do it all in 4 hours.
Thank you, LA.